Once again, it would be Rovers United Bruck and Wangaratta Magpies battling it out for the Jeff Welsh Cup to decide which team would be crowned the WDCA's best in the two-day competition. After a delayed start to the opening day, Rob won the toss and chose to bat on a wet and drizzly Saturday afternoon. Conditions for batting were difficult, and a sharp catch by Fraser Ellis sent back opener Reid Pereira as the Magpies landed the first blow of the decider. Opening bowler Oliver Andrew had his second shortly after, bringing the packed cordon into play to dismiss Ryan Collier. The two McNamaras, young gun Reid and captain Paddy, then set about rebuilding the Hawks' innings and had to endure some high-quality bowling. With the run rate barely moving, the tireless Englishman Andrew tempted Paddy McNamara into a flashing drive. Rob now 3 for 28. The top-ranked Hawks went to tea at 3 for 37, but it was a disastrous start to the second session, with Jeremy Wilson gone in the second over after the break. McNamara and Matt Whitten forged a mini partnership, but when Whitten was struck in front by Ellis, the score now looked a sorry 5 for 55. Jacob Schonafinger came to the crease with his regular positivity, and the run rate began to see an uptick as a result. A close run-out call was given not out, and McNamara looked to up the ante against the tiring bowlers. The pair brought up the 100 and their 50-run partnership. But the joy was short-lived as Ellis pegged back Schonafinger's leg stump. And Ellis had the wicket of the 15-year-old McNamara in his very next over, 3 short of his half-century. The brilliant 172-ball knock kept his side in the contest, but with 2 new batters at the crease, scoring wouldn't get any easier. The spin of Kyle Winter-Irving claimed the wicket of Luke Whitten, bringing together Lucky Pereira and Brady Bartlett, who combined for a plucky 17-run stand. Although the 9th wicket stand frustrated the opposition, once Winter-Irving dismissed Pereira, the innings was over 2 balls later, with Charlie Lugg clean bowled. 128 runs on the board for Rovers United Bruck, heading into a fascinating day 2. On a perfect day for cricket, Rob needed early wickets and got them through their captain and opening bowler, Paddy McNamara. He had opener Jarrod Wallace LBW with one that swung back in, and the following ball he took the big wicket of danger man Cooper Matheson, caught at first slip by co-captain Jeremy Wilson. Dean Simmons and Jack Davies both hit double figures as a partnership built, but Brady Bartlett shattered Simmons' stumps with just his second ball of the match. The joy continued for the defending side when some brilliant glove work by Lucky Pereira saw Oliver Andrew caught behind off the bowling of Jacob Schonafinger. The rot had set in for the Magpies with an excellent return catch, bringing Bartlett his second. And when Davies also feathered a catch for Pereira, the Maggies had lost 4 for 10 in an epic collapse. Not long after, Josh Thulis played a loose shot, and the Magpies had slumped to 7 for 44. Fraser Ellis, who toiled tirelessly with the ball on day 1, was up for the fight, however. He and Nick Bonwick put on a crucial 20-run partnership, but Bartlett produced another signature grand final moment, trapping Bonwick LBW with the final ball before tea. With 65 runs required and only 2 wickets in hand, Rob had one hand on the trophy, and an edge of complacency began to creep into their game. Ellis found a willing ally in Callum Honey, and thanks to some fortunate moments, like a few half chances missed, a partnership was blossoming. When Honey was dropped on 9, the momentum was beginning to shift. Honey continued to play his shots with good effect, and the Magpies were beginning to dream that a miracle was possible. McNamara brought himself back into the attack, and it was the right call. The left armour had Honey caught at second slip for 22, with the Magpies still 33 runs adrift. But Ellis wouldn't lay down. Sensing the writing on the wall, he launched a big 6 off Wilson to bring the deficit to 27. More drama was still to come too. Veteran keeper Pereira set off to chase the ball down the leg side and pulled his hamstring, ending his day prematurely. The umpires took drinks with the match in the balance. Straight after the break, Ellis offered a chance to Wilson, which was put down. And shortly after, the target had dropped below 20 runs. However, the Hawks' inspirational leader McNamara had the final say, claiming his 5th wicket of the match thanks to a good catch by Charith Pereira at first slip. Guilfoyle was gone, the Hawks had done it. Another title for the dominant Rovers United Bruck. Their 17-run win completed the season double, adding to their one-day cup victory earlier in the summer, and is the club's 4th title in the past 4 seasons.